The future is so much more open now than it was when I was a kid. I always thought like, well, if I live long enough.
Lola Ferguson is a high school senior applying for college. Growing up, she wondered if she'd get this chance.
It was normal for me to think that I didn't have as much time as everyone else. But now I can say that that's definitely not true, and I have so much time. I have a whole future ahead of me, and I'm very excited for that.
We first met Lola and her older brother Ashton 10 years ago. They were both born with cystic fibrosis.
I take about 35 pills a day.
Lola was 7, Ashton 12. Their daily routine included jumping on their backyard trampoline.
It rattles their lungs around, it shakes them up.
Their mom Jennifer explained their genetic disorder affects many vital organs and lung function. So this...
Okay, now give me some huff coughs.
along with their vest therapy machines, helped keep them alive.
Their lungs get dried, and so the mucus gets really thick, and that's where the bacteria breathe.
A decade later, Ashton and Lola still do their daily respiratory treatments, but their mom says their cystic fibrosis-related health problems have significantly improved thanks to this so-called miracle drug, Trikafta. It was developed in the same Vertex pharmaceutical labs in San Diego we visited in 2013.
This drug has transformed the CF community.
Jennifer is now board chair of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's San Diego and Hawaii chapters. She says Trikafta doesn't just treat symptoms, it works on the cellular level.
So it alters how their cells work. It gets salt to the surface of the cell, and that is the key. Getting salt to the surface of the cell is what has made their mucus thin out. Their lungs are clearer. They can breathe bigger and better. So that is what this drug has done.
She says there's also excitement over new gene editing technology called CRISPR, currently being used to treat sickle cell.
So they will be literally going into people's genes and splicing them up and reconnecting them together, and it gets rid of that mutation that causes all of these complex side effects that people have with cystic fibrosis. So if they can fix it from the bottom up, then people will literally be cured.
Sounds pretty cool, sounds futuristic. I would be willing to do whatever for a cure.
Lola now takes 21 pills a day, down from the 35 she took at the age of 7. And Ashton, who spent his childhood in and out of the hospital, takes 50 pills a day for CF, mitochondrial disease, and diabetes. And he navigates all of it while in college at UC San Diego.
In a dorm by myself, it's actually not that bad. I was surprised by it. I was really nervous when it first started, but it was fine.
Jennifer says she never dreamed her son would be healthy enough to go to college, let alone live on campus. Over the years, she says she and her family have raised more than $600,000 for CF research, and life expectancy is increasing.
The children born today with cystic fibrosis have an expected lifespan of 56. When Ashton was born in 2001, the average lifespan was predicted to be 28.
Here are her hopes for the next decade.
Ashton will be 32, and I hope that he has a family. I hope that my daughter, she'll have a job, she'll work full time. Both of my kids will be doing amazing. My hope is that they are done with CF, and we're done raising money, we're done dealing with complications. I really do hope that in 10 years that CF will stand for Cure Found, because it has to, it just has to for me.
And I can't wait to do that follow-up story in a decade from now. There are about 40,000 people living with CF here in the U.S. and 110,000 nationwide. I reached out to Vertex Pharmaceuticals with that lab here in San Diego, and they told me in part, quote, Trikafta, the latest therapy approved in 2019, is a single medicine that can treat more than 90% of people with CF. It has pivotally changed the standard of healthcare and care therapy in CF. We remain relentless in our pursuit to finding treatments for all people living with CF.